Hello and welcome back to Lone Wolf TV. That's my new hook for my channel now. Okay, so as promised, this video will be an eye-opener, and I want to explain the previous video. When I said I was under threat, I would like to clarify what I was meaning when I said that. I have been under threat basically because of, or the things surrounding this one guy who there's some who figure he's God. Unfortunately, people don't see who Elon Musk really is. There are many who do, but there's still some out there who really don't have a clue about it. These are the facts that I wish to present in this video. That is the whole idea. This is not a smear campaign. And people are going to threaten me for telling the truth. Well, that's on them. I'm going to tell the truth here. I'm going to present what I have here. There are some things that were part of the mainstream media that I'm sure most already know about, but these things are not part of it. These came from my private group. I protect all my sources. I will not say where this came from. But I'll read the following statement from somebody who was an intern at SpaceX. And this was years ago. But they offer a lot of insight into this one individual. So, here goes. Here's the statement. I was an intern at SpaceX years ago, back when it was a much smaller company, after Elon got hair plugs. But before his cult of personality was in full swing, I have some insight to offer here. Back when I was at SpaceX, Elon was basically a child king. He was an important figurehead who provided the company with the money, power, and PR, but he didn't have the knowledge or, frankly, maturity to handle day-to-day decision-making. And everyone knew that. He was surrounded by people whose job was, essentially, to manipulate him into making good decisions. Interesting. Managing Elon was a huge part of the company culture. Even I, as a lowly intern, would hear people talking about it openly in meetings. People knew how to present ideas in a way that would resonate with him. They knew how to creatively reinterpret or ignore his many insane demands. And they even knew how to stage manage parts of the physical office space so that it would appeal to Elon. The funniest example of stage management I can remember is this dude on the IT security team. He had a script running in a terminal on one of his monitors that would output random garbage, Matrix style. Very good. So it always looked like he was doing important computer things to anyone who walked by his desk. Pretty clever. Second funniest was all the people I saw playing WOW. Obviously it's a game. Well, most people know that it is. At their desks after 5 p.m. who did it in the office just to give the appearance that they were working late. People were willing to do that at SpaceX because Elon was giving them the money and hype to get into outer space, a mission people cared deeply about. The company also grew with and around Elon. There were layers of management between individual employees and Elon, and those managers were experienced managers of Elon. Again, I cannot stress how much of the company culture was oriented around managing this one guy. Twitter has neither of those things going for it. There is no company culture or internal structure around the problem of managing Elon Musk. And I think for the first time, we're seeing what happens when people actually take that man seriously and at face value. Worse, they're doing this little experiment. After this man has had decades of success at companies that dedicate significant resources to protecting themselves from him, and he's too narcissistic to realize it. Very enlightening. Indeed. And there's more. And this... Okay. Somebody posted this. There are facts involved, but there's a little bit of a joke here. I'm not going to even mention that. It's not important. The facts are important. Okay. Elon wanted credit for making online payment easier, so he bought out PayPal. Elon wanted to have a cool and environmental brand, so he bought Tesla and stole the title of founder. Elon wanted to go to space without being smart, so he hired people to do the work for him. Elon wanted faster transportation, so he came up with an impractical idea for it. Elon does not do anything useful for the world. I think I tend to agree with that. The rest of this I don't have to say. It's a little bit of, it's someone else's opinion, and they're more than entitled. And basically the way I see this man, I don't know if I mentioned it before or not, but just in case, he just seems like Mr. Monopoly, throwing around his money, buying up properties, and that's the only thing I see. I don't see him changing the world by any means. More like buying it, or trying to. Alright. And this is an article from CNBC. I'll see if I can put this on the camera. What Elon Musk says, civilization is going to crumble if people don't have more children. Published Tuesday, December 7th, 2021. Take a look, people. You can see this. Don't know if the writing will be backwards or not. Hopefully not, but, this article here. And from the Insider, dated May 11th, 2015. This is, like I said, mainstream media. People already know about this, but I'm presenting in the video for those who may not. Elon Musk reportedly scolded a Tesla employee for missing a work event to witness the birth of his child. This man has a history. Not a very good one. And, okay, sorry, it's going a little dark here. I will protect this source here, but this another person says, this is not too long ago, Elon Musk is giving $100 million to anyone who can find a way to pull carbon dioxide directly from the atmosphere or oceans and sequester it durably and sustainably. Personally, I think $100 million is a bargain. That is funny. And a person below said, "This is a tree. This is what trees do." No shit. Now, I'm gonna... I really have to comment on the absurdity of this, but I will try to show it to everybody. This has something to do with Tesla bot. Musk says, this is according to his words here, Tesla bot will replace workers. Now get this, the number of workers required to make this thing stand upright is 3. Alright, here we go. Take a look. Take a look. You can see. So, something that's supposed to replace workers actually requires 3 of them to stand it up. Okay. That's a hoot right there. Okay. So, basically, this is what I have right now. And the other thing I want to mention is my own personal point of view on all of this. Is that you got somebody who is, what I see, essentially trying to control the masses. There is one individual in particular, I will not mention her name, because I don't believe that her, I would say, obsession with him, or I guess whatever you want to call it, or being taken in, it was just a very unfortunate thing. Very unfortunate indeed. And this person, I feel, clearly doesn't know any better. This person has mental issues. And that's about as far as I will go with that. But she has been manipulated by this individual, as I'm sure many others have been. And this is a very big problem. So that's why I'm coming forward with this right now. Again, this isn't a smear campaign. Nothing of the sort. I think I might have mentioned that in the beginning of the video, but that's the way it is. And I'm not going to drag this video out too much longer, but I kept my word. This is my promise. I want everybody to be made aware of this who may not be as of yet. But now you have all the facts in front of you. Or you have it right before you here. Everything I've said. Take heed in it or not. That's your choice. But ultimately, I believe the state of the world depends on us being vigilant and standing up against all those who try to manipulate the masses and control them in a way that basically, the way I see it, would be a ruination of the world. It'd be the ruination and mankind itself. When you have so many people willing to bow down and follow one individual, they figure seemingly has all the answers, but really the true answers lie within each and every one of us. That's where the truth is, in each and every one of us. We are the ones, essentially, who can make changes to the world, not one single individual. It doesn't take one person. It may take one person to start the ball rolling, but we can pick up that. We don't need to rely on a messiah or whoever to change the world. That's what he thinks he is. And what other people have seen him as in their own minds. Like I said, it's a very big problem that needs to be addressed. If people want change brought to the world, then we each need to do our own part and bring it. Not rely on any one person to do it for us. We, the people, can do it ourselves. And that's ultimately what it all boils down to. To each and every one of us. That is all. Thank you for watching. It's Lone Wolf signing off.